Mr. Rolfe has finally arrived. Please join your client, Meliora. Good luck. You're going to need it. Please produce... Ah, Mr. Rolfe has finally arrived. Please join your client, Meliora. Good luck. You're going to need it. Please produce your identifying documents. Hello, Meliora. I'm John Rolfe, your lawyer.
Hello, Mr. Rolfe, and fuck you in advance for losing this case.
I'm not your enemy, Meliora.
I guess we'll see. Terrible day for it. My shackles are chafing me, and I got a terrible hangover.
Please, could you remove her shackles? Before we begin, a drink to quench your thirst, Mr. Rolfe?
Damn, I could do with a beer. It's been 6 hours.
Mr. Rolfe, we have more important business to attend to than this case. Please proceed. Hear ye, hear ye. We gather here today for the trial of the despised peasant Meliora, who stands accused by this court of horse thievery, public bawdiness, slander, general ignominy, and the public promotion of bestiality. Mr. Rolfe, how does your client plead? Your Honour, I haven't had an opportunity to confer with my client as yet.
Not guilty, you fecal malignants.
She means not guilty, your legal magnificence. Well, you'll have to lawyer during the trial, Mr. Rolfe, because the Crown calls its first witness Gorewyn.
Fuck this.
You hussy. This is your fault, Mr. Rolfe. You should never have afforded your client any show of kindness. And we can add the crime of attacking a royal official to the list of indictments. A crime punishable by death.
Well, I didn't know it was you, Judge. I thought it was Gorewyn.
The resemblance is striking, Your Honour. Gorewyn is my twin brother. Clearly she was aiming to hit her legal antagonist, Your Honour, who is not a royal official. There's no mens rea.
This proceeding is such a pile of steaming shit. How can I get a fair trial when prosecutor is the judge and the judge's twin brother is the complaining witness?
Quiet your client, Mr. Rolfe. She is a miscreant. I'll do everything I can to help you, Meliora, but for God's sake, behave. Gorewyn, do you swear to tell the truth? Of course, Malcolm. I mean, Your Honour. Go ahead. Tell the court of her crimes. Addressing the charge of horse thieving, I turn to you, my lord. Thank you, sir. It started when I was at the local tavern with several associates. Meliora came in and threw her beer at me.
I hate this guy, the fucking liar.
This is a final warning, Mr. Rolfe, to get your client under control, or I'll hold you in contempt of this court. Judge, please, I need a moment with my client. Please be quiet. The witness is talking. This disgraceful woman then stole my horse as I talked with the local priest. An unprovoked crime against the natural order of things. What do you say to this, Mr. Rolfe? I'm afraid Meliora's well-known habit of drinking has caught up with her here. She mistook the horse for her own. She may be guilty of stupidity, but not of theft. And now to the charge of promoting bestiality. When she was at the tavern, Meliora was drunkenly insisting all sorts of nasty things, and encouraging people to copulate with animals.
You're a pickle testicle, Gorewyn, and a liar. I wasn't promoting bestiality.
Yes, you did, Meliora. I have witnesses. You said I should go fuck a horse.
Can't you object to this shit when he's lying?
Objection, Your Honour.
Finally, I might as well defend myself. You fucking lying horse fucker. I didn't say that. I feel sorry for the horse, what with your maggot-riddled prick.
Order! Order!
Did you do that, Meliora?
He's got crabs. Why would I wish crabs on a horse?
I have 3 witnesses who will testify that Meliora told me to go fuck a horse.
Your Honour, I demand that Gorewyn produces witnesses so that I can cross-examine them.
Very well, Gorewyn. Produce your witnesses. Well, brother, judge, I can't at this time. Because they aren't collecting taxes.
Because they don't exist, you simper and pimple.
What was the precise language you used?
I did tell Gorewyn to fuck a horse. I told Gorewyn he should fuck his horse-faced mother.
Were there witnesses?
Yeah. I shouted it in the square. Everyone heard me.
Your Honour, Meliora contradicts this claim. In fact, she instructed Gorewyn to fuck his equine-faced mother. This isn't promoting bestiality, simply incest. Further, the well-known shape of your mother's face removes the possibility of slander. My client is innocent of this charge, too.
Mr. Rolfe, she stands accused of general ignominy. This is not the first time Meliora has come before this court. For years she's terrorized the parish. Previously, she has urinated on the church,
The vicar is a lecherous disgrace.
thrown horse manure on Gorewyn's cousin, Sir Ralph,
A rapist.
and served the laird blood puddings made from...
My own menstrual blood. The laird is also a rapist.
Enough! Not a week goes by when she isn't in the streets, drunk, berating the men of the village, and seducing them too with her saucy ways. Why, after she stole Gorewyn's horse, apparently she revealed her womanliness to all in the public market. My God! Disgraceful! Outrageous! Your client just lifted her dress and exposed herself to the whole court. Not just her buttocks, but also her pubic mound.
Apologies, Your Honour.
What? Explain your client's indecency, Mr. Rolfe.
My God, Meliora, what tomfoolery is this? Do you want to lose your hands? Or get accused of witchcraft? Dear God, you wench!
They can suck my cunt, the twats, and so can you.
Your actions reflect on you, Meliora. Why would you accuse these men of these things?
The lot of them. They're all liars, adulterers, every one of them. All these so-called respectable men go to Gorewyn's to see prostitutes, many of them children, while their wives walk around with bruises on their faces. Yet these rotten bags of skin have the gall to accuse me of ignominy. It's rigged.
Your Honour, my client cannot be guilty of general ignominy, when given that this charge is levied at her by people of no moral worth. The men accusing her of general ignominy, as she says, are lechers and in some cases even rapists, who nevertheless retain their high social status, despite their actions. This is merely because they are men. This is unjust and unfair, whereas Meliora is merely a woman who speaks her mind. If what she does is unnatural, then so are we all, none more so than her accusers. Meliora's only crime is bravery under the rule of wicked men.
Actually, Mr. Rolfe, I underestimated you. You might actually be worth something after all. Decent job.
I don't know if it's enough, Meliora, but I'm rooting for you. Good luck.
Upon hearing the evidence in this case, I declare the accused guilty.
Fuck this.
I must object to the death penalty. I shall raise this at the Central Court, should you be too harsh.
Very well. Meliora shall lose a finger. Do you accept your punishment?
We have no choice, I'm afraid.
Screw you and your so-called profession. You're all the same, you highborns. Fine. But you can't have my middle finger. I will have use for that one.